guys, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of CFMOTO-VLOG. Just have a few things I wanted to discuss today. In about a week or so since I did the last one. I'll try to do once a week, maybe twice a week. Right now I'm trying to find a little bit of a balance between getting out, some nice riding with the family, a little bit of video. The two don't mix very well sometimes. Family gets frustrated when all I want to do is take pictures and video, which I get, I understand that. So once or twice a week I think I can find that balance. Yeah. First test of the new GoPro as my main camera, so I got the Hero 6 Black now. Pretty happy, just some of the experimentation I've done so far. That'll be a good shot, I'm pretty sure. We had a little bit of rain the last little while, so come check out these trails and see what's up. See what kind of changes are happening. Still dry. And I'm also out to explore a little bit today. There may be a trail along a railroad line. And just looking at Google Maps, it may go somewhere interesting, but only one way to really find out. There's only so much you can do from satellite imagery. So we're gonna have a look. So something I wanted to bring up is it's a decision I had to make, basically. I'll give you some background first. So I have pretty much an average salary and kind of just like an average dude. So mortgage to pay, mouse to feed at home, you know, standard bills. And unfortunately, I have a passion for maybe one or too many things. I love quadding, I love my motorcycle, I love boating and fishing and everything to do with the outdoors. And you guys know that on an average salary, you can't really do it all. So, it's caused me to make basically a hard decision this year. Partially, it was on my radar last year, and this year I just finally went for it. And that was basically getting rid of my motorcycle. So, if you guys have any like long-term followers that are still tuning in, you'll remember my KLR 650, which I bought a few years ago. And maybe even before that, you remember my KLX 250. I love both of those bikes, and I love the idea of like adventure motorcycling. I love riding off-road. On-road is, you know, pretty cool. Off-road is where it really kind of put its, dug its claws in me, so to speak. So, my kids, they started getting a little older, and they started wanting to do more and more things, like getting their own hobbies, and I started being able to include them in more of mine. So that was kind of one point. Another point was basically there's been a few accidents, motorcycle accidents that hit a little close to home for me, and some fatalities, and just got me thinking, you know, like the one in particular I'm speaking of, the guy was in his own lane and got hit by a elderly man driving a Mazda Miata, and that was actually like literally close to home, but also I knew the person as well. So I started thinking, like, you know, it's not always it's not always in your hands, basically. So no matter how good of a rider you are, how safe you try to be, you know, all your protective equipment, all that stuff, sometimes it just happens. So there's that, you know, thinking more about my kids than anything. So anyways, those were the two big things. Is one was like prioritizing my hobbies to involve the family, which was big. The other one was just like a safety thing. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna get rid of the motorcycle. I'm gonna trade it in for this thing, CFMOTO-VLOG. So some things that made it easier for me is kind of the lifestyle is pretty similar to adventure motorcycling, which is what really drew me into motorcycling to begin with. So I still get to ride the trails. More and more communities with good trails are actually allowing these things on their roads, which is amazing. And I can involve the whole family. And it's just something I see myself doing more long term, to be honest. So I bought this CFMOTO Z-Force, and I find it actually, the things that I like to do on the motorcycle, I actually like to do even better on this thing. It's, the motorcycle is very challenging, to be honest, and there's a big learning curve, which I got pretty decent at the trail riding, but I'll never get to really the level that I truly believe would be the most fun. You know, some of the guys you see on these videos climbing the steep hills and stuff like that, I don't think I'd ever get there on the motorcycle. I had fun doing the casual trails and trying, you know, some of the moderately challenging stuff, but side by side, you dive right in. Obviously, there's still skill involved, and you get better and better at choosing like lines and stuff like this. But another story kind of related to it. I had my sister over at my house not too long ago. She's never ridden an ATV or side by side. I gave her a basic kind of rundown of how things work and some line selection and stuff like that. And before you knew it, she was doing things that kind of shocked me. Like, she learned faster on the side-by-side than I had ever learned. And I think maybe the challenge for me was going from ATV to side-by-side. There's some differences. But her starting off on the side-by-side, she was just wicked. Actually, that's where I wanted to go, right down there. There was railroad tracks. I'm going to turn around. There's two quads. I don't know if you guys can see from any of these angles, but they seem to be a little muddy. Maybe they know what's up. How's it going, guys? Good. Not bad. I'm just out exploring. Is there anything decent down here?
Yeah.
I know it looks decent. That's why I turned around.
How far you want to go?
Yeah.
If you go down.
Or if it's a general area.
Because we're literally doing nothing now. Yeah. If you want, we can run back.
Oh, I don't care.
I don't mean to like.
No. We were just standing here going,
yeah?
Where are we going now?
Yeah.
I've heard and I don't know, and I thought, gee. Yeah, the only thing I don't know
With he might be a little wide for some of the spots.
He might not get up that hill.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty.
He goes that way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gotta go all the way back down to the pallet and cross.
No. This is right where we're gonna go in.
Yeah.
And then we can guide you through where we just got all covered in mud.
If you guys want to, it's all good either way.
Right where I got stuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're just out playing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just got it back.
Can't reach, then so be it. It's all good.
I just don't know what's that like for climbing little but steep hills.
How steep?
It's
pretty steep.
Is there enough room to like run at it? Basically, it's not bad. It's actually better than I expected.
We could take a minute.
All right, let's do it. Thanks, guys. Pretty cool.